today, even though it appears like it. Hello,
Hello, I'm Steph.
I'm Lynelle, and we're back.
Hello, hello. Hi, y'all. How's everybody today? We're coming at you from the magical Treehouse out at the ranch I work at, Fuller's Folly River Ranch. And you can find us on fullerfolly.com. The magical is our latest addition here. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? But the main star of attraction is Lynelle. Today's her birthday.
Yes.
Woo! Shout out to Lynelle.
See the balloons? She got me. Got balloons here. Got balloons. Yes. Got balloons.
I'm trying to find us to see if I can follow us like live to see if I can find your what's it called? Everybody's comments and stuff and stay along.
Oh, hi Raymond. Raymond's here.
Hi. How do I do it?
What do you mean? How do you do? How do you do what? What are you trying to do?
I'm online. I'm trying.
Oh, I thought you were the one with all the knowledge.
I'm not.
Okay, no.
I'm not.
Wait. Oh.
It doesn't show us live.
Well, you
here.
may not be able to unless go back. You may not be able to unless you have the listen on. Wait. Go back.
I know, but when I push that, it just pops up the same thing. That's all the same tabs. It's a loop.
We're getting this figured out, people. Just hang on.
That's okay. That's
Well,
okay
it could be because you need the app.
like the actual app on here. Maybe I do need to download the actual app.
Can you do it?
You're probably right. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to be opening your things while I do that?
Yeah.
Look at my shoo. Okay. So here's the first thing. The card.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all can see the all the little fun things we have here, but I pinked out everything for her.
It's all pink. We're sitting at this pink table with all kinds of balloons and pink flowers that are not real because I'm allergic.
Yes. So I also made her a bouquet here that she can take home with a pretty pinwheel that she can put outside and some balloons and some flowers that won't kill her.
That's right. It's your day. Oh. It's a little cat in a skillet. Oh, it's in a wheelbarrow. Okay, whatever. I was close. You're the best sister anyone could ask for. I'm so grateful for you being in this ride.
On this ride.
Oh, on this ride. What? That we call life?
Yeah, for being on this ride with me. We
Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Yes. Oh, how funny. Sassy was happy. Oh, Sassy.
What?
Okay, I'm thinking my blood sugar's off. So I didn't get to bed till late last night. And I'm like, I needed more sleep. And when I don't get the accurate amount of sleep, my blood sugar, like I can't read this. She says, Sassy says happy, but that's not what it says. Says she loves you. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Steph, Cajun, Lily, Caden, and Mama. Oh, thank y'all.
Welcome. Yeah, that's is this it? That's what's it called? Oh yeah, Snowball. Snowball's her cat.
Snowball's my crazy cat that doesn't like anybody. And you can't just pet her. She'll walk up to you and you can pet her just for a second. But if you go any longer, she's going to scratch and bite you. She holds grudges. Actually, she was abandoned as a child, and I didn't put her through counseling, and she really needed it. She needs help because she holds grudges. She does. She's mean. White fluff ball, big white fluff ball.
This is funny.
She don't like men for some reason.
That's for sure. Okay, maybe
cat
that'll
doesn't
go
like
and
me.
get one. I don't know.
Does that tell you something?
What?
Except for no, I better not say that because, like, I'm not.
Because what?
Because I said my cat doesn't like men. Does that tell you something? But then it's like, no, I better not say
What
that.
does it say?
Born to sparkle. Here's the bag.
Lynelle.
Born to
That's
sparkle.
Lynelle. She's definitely born to sparkle.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's pajamas, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's cool, but they are soft. Yeah, I'll wear these when.
Yeah, it's
the
a
winter.
full block, like it's a onesie, so you can just
Yes,
like get in and be
uh-huh.
all cozy and comfy and get in there and like just be chilling with your little. Yes.
That's cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Kaja to help me with this.
Oh, okay. You can't get it.
I downloaded it, but I don't know where it is. Let me see.
Download it down. What was that?
Did you? I don't know where my downloads are.
Okay. There's my new pajamas. They're so soft. It's a onesie.
Then, okay. Yes, happy birthday.
Oh, hello, Debbie. Entered the live chat. Hello, happy birthday. Thank you.
Yes, happy birthday. And then what does that one say?
Born to be awesome. Cool.
That's Lynelle.
Born to be wild. Okay. What's it say? Oh, I thought it said stink green. I'm like, what? Think green? Okay.
Yeah, think green.
Think green.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay, cool. I like that. Yeah. Okay, there are folders. Think green. Because I'm all about eating healthy, organic, and all that. Because I was forced to, but you know, still.
She's still doing it though.
I'm still doing it. I am. Okay. Next is do not disturb mask. That's right. Oh, it's a butterfly.
Yeah, you can put it wherever you want.
Okay. Well. Oh, and some more stickers. Yes. Flowers.
I love them. I think it's fun too.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is a shower headband. Oh, okay. That's cool.
And then you can put it back. I use mine to open them up whenever, open up. I read it.
I'm like,
whenever I
what?
take my makeup off, I put those
Oh,
on.
yeah, okay. Oh, here's me another journal, which I'm always needing a journal because I'm a writer. I can't see you.
Huh?
Oh, well, I was like, what do you mean you can't see me?
Well,
No,
we
because
haven't-
we're not live on YouTube. Oh, by the way, we need
Oh, I did do
19,
it.
or
It's
no, we
downloading.
need, oh, cool. We need 18 more people to, oh, she wants to call in. We need 18 more people to subscribe so we can go live on YouTube. We need some, hello, Debbie. Welcome to the birthday show. How are you doing? When is your birthday?
Beautiful daughter. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, beautiful Lynelle. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Woohoo!
And you can get that CD at Walmart next week.
Oh, okay, cool. iPad to stick on my eyes.
Lynelle's opening her.
I'm opening my gifts. And what is this?
So,
A fine line of pen, which I need.
YouTube later, I'll be able to see.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll upload it.
Okay. Well,
Another pen.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna drive home.
Yes, you're being loud. Okay, bye.
Love you. Get home safe.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Happy birthday, bye.
Thank you. Oh, some more socks. I can always use socks. I actually need to put them on right now because I'm cold.
Yeah, and then do you know what's it called? It's a unicorn. Did you see it's a unicorn?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Unicorn socks, booties.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is what I'm going to start using on the show. What?
Yes, isn't it cute?
Mhm,
For
it
your
is.
thing. Look, here's the donut. I love this donut pin. Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody
yes.
needs a donut pin.
I heard something.
Oh.
Oh, yes. And a new one of these.
Yeah, a loofah.
A loofah. Okay. I got a loofah.
Yeah, Gracie loves what's it called? Unicorn.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay, cool. She'll like my unicorn socks.
She'll be happy.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. There's all those gifts. What?
Yay! Happy birthday.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
I had everything all set up for her, so whenever she walked in, this is what she saw.
Yes.
I'll figure this out later. Yeah, Lynelle has it pretty much set right now. We were just trying to do it so I could log in and participate or see the things, make it easier on us, but that's okay. It's overly complicated.
Yeah, so driving out here, it's like, anyway, so I'm coming down this dirt road. Once you turn onto the ranch, I get on this dirt road. I'm like, I can't remember which way to go because there's these different tree houses out here. And this one says the road to nowhere. So I'm like, well, who would take that? So I'm like, I'm smart enough to know not to take the road to nowhere. I'm just saying. So I kept going. I got lost
Yes,
in the middle of nowhere. So I called Stephanie and she didn't even say hello. She says, it's the road to nowhere. I'm like,
turn left to go to the road to nowhere.
she said, it's the road to nowhere. That's what you said, it's the road to nowhere. And I'm like, what? You said you turn left to go. I was like, what? Who would go to the road to nowhere? I passed by the road to nowhere. Why would you name it the road to nowhere?
Well, because it literally used to be. This was just a cul-de-sac, just what you see right there. It was just something for people to do. You want to go on an adventure and down a long winding road that looks like Jurassic Park. Here's the road to nowhere.
Yeah, because there was a caution sign. I braked real fast, and then it says, it's beware of dinosaurs crossing the T-Rex. I'm like, oh my God.
We have several. Beware of elephants and gnomes and turtles, and the little kids love it. And they ask me, is that real? Are there real elephants here? Is that real? And I'm like, I don't know. You're going to have to find out. Maybe. You got to be on the lookout.
Yeah, there's a little bitty gnome in the bathroom here in the corner. Just saying.
There's gnomes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so how's your week? I want to say how proud I am of Lynelle. Lynelle went to the the Ranger City Council meeting last night and stood on all 10 toes to support the community and to support the city and to give the city a voice and to give restoration to Ranger a voice. And I'm very proud of her. She stood up there and said what needed to be said.
Yeah, I stood up and talked. I was very nervous. And you only get 3 minutes, so I kept timing my speech, and my speech kept getting shorter and shorter. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be able to get out. I'm just going to have to say what I say, and if they cut me off, they cut me off. But there were some things I didn't say I wanted to say, but then it was crazy, or not crazy, but people would come behind me and was saying some of the things that I didn't say that I did want to say. I did do it on 30 minutes, so it won't go off.
Oh, yeah. I was seeing if anybody else commented.
Right. So,
yeah, I'm glad that even though the things that were in your head that you didn't get to say, everybody else did. So it was said, it was put in record, you know?
Yeah, so a lot of people stood up. So, use your voice. Because there's this big battle going on in Ranger, Texas, and you got these commissioners and these commissioners on this side, and these commissioners over here being silenced by the mayor. Okay, and I was going to say, I've been silenced. I know how that feels.
Yeah.
And there's something in that. There's something secretive going on if you got to silence someone.
Agreed.
So, anyway, but I'm hoping that the mayor and the two commissioners get, out of position, and then Ranger can start moving forward to, be restored. I was going to say, my mom's like, you can't say that. But I forgot. I mean, I had it written down, but I'm like, I was going to say, if you're not for the restoration of Ranger, then get out. Get out of our house. I'm just saying, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Yeah.
But anyway, so my mom showed up, which was a big surprise. I didn't know she was coming, so that was cool. My aunt, so Karen, our Aunt Karen, our Subway aunt from Steenville, she came. My aunt from Abilene came, which she wasn't for sure she was going to get to. But she did. And then my mom showed up. And there are 3 sisters, so that was a cool surprise for all of them. So that was...
What is your favorite thing that you're the most glad that you got to, that what was said?
What was said?
You're glad that the biggest point. What's the biggest point?
Well, and I didn't stay on it long, but because I had gone on this journey of getting the land back, and I'll touch on that in a moment, but when I did get the land back, it became a war in this community, and the community started attacking me verbally, and it was pretty bad. And so right now there's a couple commissioners that are being attacked by the community. Not everyone in the community, but you got the groups. And so I'm like, okay, this happened to me. It's happening to you. We're still doing it. It's enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't tell the people,
Right.
But I know I was put in that position. I know how you feel. It's happening again. But anyway, so when I moved back, because I was living in Ranger, Texas at the end, I think, of 2017, 2018, and I could be wrong on that timeline. It could have just been 2018. I don't think I was there that long before my stepdad died. Mama called me in the middle of the night. You get those calls in the middle of the night, and she's like, Boyd fell. And I'm like, what? So, and he fell, he broke his hip.
His femur, his left femur.
So, and then that's when we discovered he had bone cancer or whatever. So, anyway, so then I went and moved with my mom to help her for a while. And then when I moved back to Eastland, Texas instead of Ranger this time. And then I was asked to write articles on to help boost the tourism of Eastland County. And I only got to do Ranger, Eastland, and Cisco before COVID hit.
Yeah.
And everything got shut down.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it took me on a journey of there's land. So years ago, we have an uncle, he has passed away, that stole the land from my family, from my mom and her siblings. And I mean, not legally, he didn't do it, but anyway, so for years I've been praying for this land back. I've been praying. And so someone called me and was like, he wants you at the city council meeting tonight. And I'm like, who's he? Yeah. And then she told me, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I went because I would tell anybody that would listen, my family's land got stolen, I'm getting it back. And, people would laugh at me, whatever, it's not happening. And they're like, where's the land at? I'd tell them, in Ranger. So I went to the city council meeting that night, and I was looking at the agenda, but I was just scanning through it, and it was the very last item on the agenda that this lady had given this piece of land to Ranger, Texas. And the lady sitting next to me said, isn't that your family's land? And I'm like, wait, what? I'm looking at the paper. Oh my God, that's right. I had to rush home and get the paperwork out to see make sure that was the correct address, and it was. So it started me on this journey of getting the land back. I had to contact the lady, and she's like, but I already told Ranger. And I'm like, but this is what happened. So I went to Ranger, and the mayor at the time was a different mayor that is now, and the chief police is different than now. And I went round and round with these people, and finally it came to the end of, this is what I told him. I was on the phone with the mayor. And I think I may have said this in a previous podcast. I'm just going to do what the Bible says. Ask and you shall receive. Will you give me back my family's land? And he's like, all right, Lynelle, I'll get back with you. So I'm like, okay. Because I kept calling. Persistence. I'm telling you, persistence does work. Mm-hmm. So anyway, they're like, okay, we'll give you just the lot that the house is on. So I'm like, no, that's not going to work. So I called the lady, and I'm like, look, they agreed to give me the house, but I'm asking you, because there's 5 siblings. Will you give each one of them a lot? And so that's how we ended up with half, and Ranger ended up with half. And then the community, there were people in the community that was very angry with me. They started attacking me. They were coming to my job. They were making comments. They were mad. They were griping about me getting the land back. And it's like, if you want restoration in this town, why are you
I'll get it.
This deal fell over. Why are you
so bothered by it? Are any of those people, do they live close by that land? Any of the people?
It's a small community. Everybody lives close by.
Yeah. But I meant our direct neighbors there.
Oh, no. They're not.
Yeah, my mom's side of the family has rich, deep history there. Generations back. They used to do all different kinds of stuff. We had some pretty bad A people in our family.
Our family has been in Ranger, Texas, off and on since the creation of Ranger, Texas. When I was saying this in my head last night, I'm thinking, well, I mean, they have died. These people are understanding what I'm saying, correct? Like,
Right.
so anyway, but yeah. So at the meeting, I wanted to make that point. I know this is happening again, and everybody needs to cut it out. We're grown adults. And what are we leaving our children? Chaos, our mistakes, our ruins. I'm like, no, we're going to leave them the restoration of Ranger, Texas. So anyway, I did. I'm like, don't ask me. I was asked to stand up and talk. I'm like, don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Well, I mean, it's
I don't
even
wanna-
things like the pool. How's that? Why is that going to hurt?
I
And then
know.
the airport where Amelia Earhart literally landed there.
Mhm,
I mean, history, our history, and a lot of Texas history comes from Ranger, Texas. A lot of the original Texas Rangers. There's just so much,
Yes.
so much deep, rich history. I don't understand it, but you know what I was thinking about the other day?
What?
You remember we used to all go to the Paluxy River, and
Me and Raymond, Karen's been to Pluxee several times. We got some stories to tell about that.
yes. So I was thinking about the time that we were at the Paluxy, and Aunt Karen, I won't throw the name out there, but you know,
Oh.
yeah. So we're there, and all my cousins, my aunt, her boyfriend at the time, and then anyways, everybody. So my whole family and a lot of people. And I'm moseying my little, probably like, I don't know, 10 or 11-year-old self down the only grocery store that was over there. Now I don't even know where we were,
What?
because it was over there in the middle of nowhere. Proctor, I don't know where we were, but we were in this store. We must have
But
gone somewhere.
wait. Proctor and Plexie's not the same thing.
There's not, you can't go to the Proctor and then go off to the Paluxy?
What is it? We need
Yeah.
Raymond to tell us. Raymond,
Raymond.
message on there.
Yeah, wait,
Tell
go
us.
to Proctor and then cut off to the Paluxy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I thought you were saying, well, is the Plexie and Proctor the same thing? We need help, somebody.
It's a Paluxy River. Yeah, somebody tell us. Anyways, I'm walking through the store, and I have my head down and I'm looking, and then all of a sudden you just hear dong, and I'm like, oh, and I look up and I have hit one of those weight scales. And it had
Good job.
reverberated and it's so loud. And Aunt Karen, everybody was behind me, just busted out laughing. It's kind of everybody stopped for a second because it was perfect time, like perfect height that hit me. And Aunt Karen's giggling, but she comes over there to me. She was like, "Y'all stop laughing at my baby." She was like, "Oh my god." Yes,
And what was it that you hit?
Those things. Remember, you could put your like fruit or vegetables up on the scales.
Oh.
So you could measure how to eat by the pound, and
It's like, Stephanie, watch where you're going. Oh my gosh, there's all
so
kinds
word
of...
to advice, keep your head up, watch where you're going, be attentive.
Yes, because I do watch videos of people looking down at their phone, they run into poles and stuff. Oh, by the way, talking about running into poles. So last night,
Running in a pose.
right? So, and I've always wanted a stripper pole in my living room, and because to dance around it, spin.
Yes.
Woo! So anyway, I told my mom, because we left the city council meeting, they went to executive session, and so then we went so they could eat. I can't eat at a restaurant, but anyway, and they sang happy birthday to me in front of God and everybody, mom and them. And so the workers were like, woo! I'm like, yeah, okay, thank you. So anyway, and then they ate, and then we came back, and it's still going. So I was like, oh my God. So anyway, they're like, Karen, everybody had to leave. They had a drive to go. So I told Mom, I'll get in the car, I'll drive you to your car. And she's like, it's just right there. Well, it's around the block. So I'm like, we got to be kind to this old lady.
She drove a long way for this.
Right? So me and Karen took her over to her car, and she gets in her car, and me and Karen said, we were making sure she got in her car and everything. And I don't know what she's thinking. I told Karen, I don't know what she's doing. But we're in front of a building. I pull up in front of this building, and she's supposed to be reversing, but did she reverse? No, she did not reverse. She went forward and hit the pole. At least she hit the pole before she hit the building. She didn't hit the building,
true.
but I'm like, because Karen's like, what is she doing? I'm like, I don't know what she's doing.
I don't know what's
So
happening.
she's calling, well, I hit the pole. Yeah, but there's no dent. Now I haven't figured this one out. How does she know it was in dent? We didn't see her get out unless she got out when I was backing up and we didn't see her get out.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did she know? But this morning she's like, I barely even hit it. So I guess maybe she's going by that, but she's in a little bitty smart car.
Tap.
You don't have to tap that smart car very hard before you're going to smooch that thing.
Mm-hmm. Smush that thing.
Well, you see like the race car drivers, they have that, they're in that cage. I bet you that's what the smart car is. So if it wrecks, you're in that cage, so you're actually probably safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do have decent safety ratings as far as rollover, but if you get squished, you get squished. I mean, yeah. I love that little smart car. I had somebody stop me and ask me about it the other day, or yesterday was it that I filled it up? Yeah.
Oh, really? My brother bought it for my mom after her husband died. It was just because she had a van. She didn't want a van anymore. There was no reason. So she got this smart car. So really it was an excuse to keep all the family out. Like she's like, I'm no longer giving rides. I'm no longer doing this. You're no longer all car riding in, what do you call it? Carpooling in my car because now I got a smart car.
Yeah. She's like, y'all are on your own. How about them apples?
Yeah. That's funny. So Raymond says that Raymond was at his sister's the other day, and then he calls. He's like, because I have a clock fetish. I mean, I'll tell you in a second. Right. But he was like, my sister's clocks were worse. Oh, watch. He's going to pull a Earl and say, well, you didn't say it correctly. But her clocks were worse than your clocks because she had two different clocks in one room, another hanging up in another, and neither one of them was right. And he's like, I don't know what to go by on hers. So in my house, I have clocks all throughout. I love clocks. I got a Marilyn Monroe clock. I think Raymond got me, didn't he? Maybe.
I think I got you an I Love Lucy one, didn't I?
Or did you get me the Marilyn? I don't know.
Maybe. Is it pink?
I
think maybe I did.
Oh, okay. So, anyway, I got a Paris one. I got this map clock. I mean, I got clocks throughout all over. But I cannot handle clocks. I cannot handle the ticking.
The sound of it, no.
Tick, tick, tick.
Absolutely
tick,
not.
Tick. So I took all the batteries out. There's no batteries in all my clocks. In the living room, in the bathroom, in the bedroom, in the kitchen, in the dining room. No batteries in all these clocks. And I set them to 7. Every single clock in there is set to 7 because 7 is my favorite number. So one time, my Aunt Patty, she was like sitting there and then she's like, she jumped up. Oh no, it's 7 o'clock. I'm late. And I'm like, no, actually it's not 7 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock, ma'am. You're okay. I'm just saying. So yeah, some people do get confused. I mean, they got used to it after a while, but this guy said that I'm talking to, or kind of still talking to. He's like, your show's just geared towards women.
What does that mean?
I don't know. What does that mean? You think it is?
You don't think that we...
So I think we need to talk about hunting, scratching balls.
I didn't think that we were gender biased.
No, I didn't think so either. I mean, we gripe about men. Mama came on here griping about men. I'm like, we're not griping about men. And then she starts griping about men. I'm like, so anyway, but I don't know. I'm like, okay, maybe we start talking about football and baseball like she does on fried green tomatoes.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to... I mean, there's a lot of advice to be given, but I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Did you have any did you knows?
Oh, I sure did, and it went along with the city council.
Okay.
So did you know what? What? I'm tired. I got to sleep because I thought you were like telling somebody to share something. Someone's behind me. I'm like, now you got me all paranoid.
So what did I do?
Because you're like, well, then Karen last night, we're driving home in the dark, and I thought she jerked. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? She's like, what? I'm like, well, did you jerk? She's like, jerk? I'm like, okay.
I'm going home.
You moved suddenly. She's like, I moved suddenly? That's it. You're fired. You're fired. So my did you know is, in which I did fire them last night. I fired my family last night that showed up at the city council. And this lady, Marilyn, I told her to sit next to me. I said, they're fired. And she's like, well, did you ever hire them? And I was like, oh, that's right. No, I never hired them. I did not hire this family. No, I did not get this choice. Hello. And Karen says, well, you can't fire family because we're grandfathered in. So I'm like, okay, you smart aleck. But anyway, so my did you know was, did you know that the city council has authority over a mayor in a number of ways?
Oh, how so?
Well, I don't know. Don't ask me that. Don't get all technical about it. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I think there's different avenues, and then how the committee is set up or whatever. But I thought the mayor was over all that. Like, do you remember, like years ago, we discovered that the district manager or the district attorney is his own boss? Like, it's who's over the district attorney? The district attorney.
Yeah, he governs himself, regulates himself, answers to himself.
Do you see how dangerous that can get? How crooked a district attorney could become if he has no one to answer to? Which goes, because Jared's like, hold us accountable. Everyone should be held accountable. And that's what I was saying last night at the city council. Everybody should be held accountable. So one of the commissioners is like, yes, every one of us should be held accountable. So you're giving the DA all this power, and he's not being held accountable.
Yeah, that's not good.
So, but the mayor, that did surprise me. Because I'm like, okay, I'm going to run for the mayor of Ranger, Texas. But then when I was like, I got to check out who is in charge of the mayor, who's over the mayor or whatever. And it's like the city council. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Right?
This don't add up.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But I guess it looks like the mayor would be over all them. And then someone would be over the mayor. Which I'm guessing there is, but they are. I guess
It's
the
just
first line.
interesting checks and balances.
I don't know.
Like the checks and balances of that don't balance out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I have two random things that I recently found out, and I had to fact check myself. Did you know that giraffes can lick their own ears?
Oh, that's...
Listen, ma'am.
They cannot. Oh, I bet they
lick their
could
own
with...
ears. They have a 21-inch tongue.
Oh, wow. Huh. Okay, cool. No, I didn't know they could lick their own ears.
Yeah. And then, okay, so if you have Bluetooth headphones and you put them in there and it starts making your ear itch, have you ever had that feeling? And for no reason, you gotta take it out and make your ear itch for a little bit. You might be allergic to nickel because earbuds have nickel in it, and a lot of people are allergic to nickel. And so if you put them in there and it makes them tingly and itchy, you might be allergic to nickel.
Go. You might be allergic to nickel.
Yeah.
Check that out, people.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
And I had, you remember, like last week, I had said I had some. In case no one told you, I'm gonna be everybody's auntie now. In case no one told you, no is enough, and you do not have to explain yourself. You can let your no's be no's and your yeses be yeses. You do not owe anybody an explanation beyond no or yes. And if your answer is no thank you, your answer is no thank you, and you are not obligated to an answer. As long as you give your truth in love, you're good. So if your no is in love and you leave it be, then I leave you in peace, and peace I leave with you.
Right.
But it is okay to not explain yourself. And over explaining comes from trauma. It comes from nobody listening to you to begin with. And in the need of validation, you want them to validate your reason. and you can validate your own reason.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't need anybody else's validation, and that was something that I had to learn as an adult, that it's okay to not explain yourself, you know?
That's right.
Yeah. And then I wanted to say, it is okay for you to be healing, and for you to be honest with yourself. And if you're on a healing journey and you're fighting to be strong, I just want to give a shout out to you. Everybody that's battling a battle in a war that you speak nothing of, here's a shout out to you. It's okay to be on a journey of healing. It's okay to pull back a little bit and take care of yourself. It's okay to put up some boundaries and really evaluate your life. You are truly in the driver's seat, and you can control and sway where you go. And you and the Lord, if you get down with him and truly say, okay, with these years that I have, what can I do that I could live my absolute best that you have for me? And so anyways, I just wanted to say it's okay if you're on a healing journey and you're taking it slow and taking it easy with yourself. And while you're doing that, while you're healing, it's okay to retreat, but it's never okay to lash out at other people and make other people pay the price for your healing. You can't make other people pay for what somebody else did. And you can't just keep making somebody pay for the same thing over and over and over again.
Right.
So it's okay to be healing. It's not okay to be what? A prick. Don't be a prick.
Oh, that's right. Don't be a prick.
Yep, we learned that last
Don't
week.
be a prick. We learned that last week. I wanted to shout out my son's gaming. So he's on Twitch. I want to do it again. He's on Twitch. Skatic, Skattick. If you're a gamer, he plays different games. He's also on YouTube and Twitch. And then his wife, Treasure, it's the Treehouse on Instagram. It's lifestyle blog, mommy stuff, and
Yeah,
all
you get
that.
to see Chrissy.
She's so cute. Oh, and that building downtown that I wanted in Ranger, I'm thinking it may be a no-go.
What do you mean?
Because Joe said that the ceiling's all leaking. It's leaking. It's been leaking. There's all these issues. So now it's like, is there mold already set up in there? Do you see what I'm saying?
Well, good. Now they can sell it at a discounted price, and God
And
will
then we
get you a
can,
contract and
okay.
then
we
fix
fix it.
it. Because let me tell
Can
you
we
what.
fix it? Yes, we can.
Yeah, I'm telling you, everybody thought Noah was crazy until it rained.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Everybody. How many years
That's
did he
true.
continue to build that? And everybody thought he was crazy until it rained. So never stop pursuing that. Never stop pursuing that. That's what I see.
Yes.
Yeah, and in saying that, with that, my scripture this week, we didn't pray before.
Oh, no, we
will.
What's wrong with you,
We
heathen?
will.
You
This
heathen.
is your fault.
You're a heathen.
You wanted to get on here and do,
You heathen.
Lord bless this podcast in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
We give it to you. This is what has been coming to me a lot, and this is what I say too. With Ranger and everybody else, Jesus said, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. Luke 16:10. So all of those that are being dishonest in all the little things are probably being dishonest in most. And if, like, to whom much is given, much is required. And so if you want a lot, then become trustworthy, have integrity, dig deep. And that's something that I did on my healing and growing journey, was ask the Lord, okay, I want a lot. Here's all what I'm asking for. So equip me. What do I need to do to get everything out of me that I'm worthy of, these things? Help me. And anyways, if they are dishonest in a little, they're going to be dishonest in much. And if they're dishonest about certain things, it's going to be bigger. And so everything in darkness shall come to light. And so I say, for all the things they are being dishonest in, it's going to come to light.
Yes.
And you're trustworthy of much. So, yeah.
Does it say happy birthday on both sides?
Yeah, this one says happy birthday.
Put the lime in the coconut.
Mix
Drink
it
them
all
both up. Put the lime in the coconut. Drink it both up.
Oh, I said I was proud of you. What are you proud of yourself for?
Oh, good God.
It's your birthday. You have to have it be something on your birthday.
Okay, so I'm proud that I did get up at the city council. I was nervous. Oh, I didn't want to do it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But I'm glad I did. But I am proud of myself for getting up and getting on to these people.
Yeah.
Having a talk with them.
For standing up. Yeah, I'm proud of you too. Yeah.
What you're proud?
I've had the last several days, I've just surrendered into having all of my things that I need to do. Sometimes it stresses me out. I'm always on the rush, and Trista helps me slow down, reminds me to slow down. And so I've just been prioritizing things that need to be done and getting them done and not stressing myself out as much. So I've been doing a lot better with that, especially today. I had all this to pull off, and then you got here at perfect timing, and then I was able to set everything up and go to town, and yeah.
So I want to discuss sex.
Oh.
No, well, not just like that. Not like that. So I've been single for a long time, and I'm not complaining about that. But I about had it. Why? You know how the dating from years ago, from the dating to now, like why can't we make it normal again to date normal instead of being all about sex? I'm not saying sex is not important, but why? You know, you meet a guy and he's like, oh, sex this, sex that, sex. Why? I mean, why can't we normalize just getting to know each other first and then do that? But then so much pressure is put on people having sex in a relationship, and like it's almost unheard of for someone to be a virgin, and that's crazy. Yeah, we should not be going around having sex with just everybody anyway. You know, so I'm like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to meet a guy and like, okay, that's it. We're talking about sex. This is. Isn't there a guy out there that's not, and I'm not saying you're a perv, I'm not calling everyone a pervert that is, you know, but why does that have to be the first thing we talk about? Why can't it be like Mama went on that date, and the first date he said, how many dates before we go that we need to go on before we have sex?
How many dates do I need to take?
And
how many dinners do I have to buy you before we can have sex?
Yes, and I told Mama, well, that's the normal for nowadays. She's like, I don't like it, and that's bad. That was my advice, and that is bad. There are people out there that are not like that. I know there is. Where are you? Come forth.
Well, I think that it's a lot of different things. I think that people mistake sex for acceptance and love, and they think that, okay, if you're going to do that with me, then you accept me and you love me and you like it. And then I think that people are craving intimacy, and so much so they're starving their craving, so they crave intimacy, and then they don't know how to not overindulge intimacy, and so there's a lot of lack of self-control. And then I think that society is over-sexualized as a whole. It's in all the ads. It's on social media. Everybody's putting out the sexiest things that they can. Everything is over-sexualized. Clothes are over-sexualized. So men are just like on it.
And women.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some women. Raymond had that issue with the woman. So it is both. You know, but it's like,
it's annoying, and I don't think that they realize how disrespectful it is. And I think it goes back to, you know, for a long time, like, women did it too and just accepted that, like, oh, you want me, okay, and jumped on that. And I think now we finally have a generation of women, and we are seeing a lot more women that have self-respect, that have dignity, that have morals and values and boundaries, and know their worth, and you're worth being waited for, you know, that doesn't have to be on the table. And it's like I was telling Mama, this dude told her, oh, I don't need any blue pills.
No.
For hours.
It wasn't. So anyway, no.
And
so it wasn't her. That happened to me.
Oh.
And I said I wouldn't.
Oh, but that, no, this is not. Mama, that literally happened to Mama. She was telling me.
Okay, so next, anyway, so I, like when Granny was a teenager, if a guy pulled up and honked, that, you know, her dad would say, get out of here. out. You know, so imagine how that would go. Everybody pulls up in honks nowadays.
Yeah.
So anyway, but
I don't come out if you honk at me.
you don't come out
No.
if you honk.
Mm-mm.
It's like then versus now. Like I wonder how the dating was in the 20s, 30s, all the different versus now. Yes, it's different. I've been asked by several people, is dating different now than it used to be? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, all everybody wants is sex and talk about sex and let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Well, let's not.
Right, no thank you.
Let's talk about cookies and dandelions first, and then we'll, you know.
Yes, thank you.
What was it? Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I got some advice. I won't say his name. He's like, so, okay, so tell him, yes, okay, we'll talk about sex, but that's all we're gonna do. Whoop, whoop. I'm just saying.
Yes.
So, anyway, but it's my birthday. I'm being lazy today. I didn't go walking this morning. I took a break. I may not go walking tonight. I'm just tired from last night and stuff. But anyway.
Yeah.
So that be all. That be all, people.
And Lily, anybody that's looking for lashes, I want to shout out Lily, my daughter. You can find her on Lashes by Lil on Facebook and Instagram. She is mobile. She can come to you, or if you need a meet in the middle place, we'll get that for you as well. She does amazing. She is. She's done it now, I think, since 2019. So almost 5 years that she's working through to get her certification and such. So yeah, Lashes by Lil. And then don't forget to email us at lnsadventures22@gmail.com. I've been checking it. We haven't gotten any.
Email us. Tell us a topic you want us to talk about, or
Yeah.
any questions or whatever, and we will.
Yeah.
You know.
And then all the ways to listen to us. That's your gig. You tell
What?
them all the ways to listen to us.
Oh, Spotify. You can listen to us by listening to Spotify, Amazon Music, Podbean, Podchasers, iHeartRadio, and now you can watch us on the YouTube channel. Woo! But we need 18 more subscribers so we can go live on YouTube as well. Oh, and if you're on Facebook, if you can check out Face of Horror, I'm on there. I'm second place. The first round ends Thursday, you know. And you can go vote for me, you get one free vote. I'm just saying, please and thank you.
That would be amazing.
That would be cool.
Yeah. And then did you say we're on Apple or not yet?
Not
We
yet.
haven't gotten there yet? Okay.
No, something with the logo. They are not accepting our logo. This is our picture. If you can't accept it, then I don't know what to tell you.
That's weird.
Like it's maybe like the size or something or something.
We'll have to figure it out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's odd. So this is our 12th episode.
Yeah.
And the next one will be 13th on Halloween's coming up. We may be talking about ghosts, goblins, and demons.
Lily and I actually came out here and set out and videoed. I haven't gone through the recordings, but Lily and I actually set out here and just recorded everything and just listened. Nothing really happened. A lot of weird, not a lot, but sometimes strange things happen that you're like, is that our imagination or is that here?
What do you mean?
Just like knocks or you'll hear running sometimes. I say maybe it is the gnomes. Maybe we do have a
Well, I had years ago, because I went on this venture to see if ghosts existed, and so I started this ghost busting group. We the Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
I remember it's me and Misty and Cliff's mom. One of my best friends, he passed away last year, but his mom wanted to go, and when he found out she went, he was mad. He griped at me. You let her go? I was like, let her? I'm supposed to keep your mom from going? Yeah, I'm not telling your mom.
Right.
And then his sister went, and then, and his sister's husband went. I was thinking there was someone else, but anyway. So we go to cemeteries and all this. We got recordings, we got thermometers, you know, not a regular, you know, but we got all this, this equipment stuff. So I was recording on video And then later I listened one of the times because we went to the Pilot Knob Cemetery in Steamville, Texas. We went to like the old Pilot Knob school that was like not all the way that like half knocked down or whatever. So the structure I think is made of rock or whatever. But so then later when I listened to the tape at one point, because you can hear, and I know because it's a small group, we're right there next to everybody. So and you can hear us talking. And then all of a sudden you hear, and this is on the tape, get out. And I'm like, whoa, what? I rewinded, listened to it. Right? No, there was no imagining. So I let Misty hear it, and she's like, okay, well, I won't be going with y'all anymore. She quit going with us. So I'm like, well.
I remember analyzing that footage. There was a lot of different things.
Get out. And it was none of us. It was none. We were not, it was not us. I would have known. I would have heard it. That happened. I do not know.
I feel like there was several things that were said on that one. Yeah.
So anyway, we'll have more stories getting close to Halloween. Oh, and we did not have to do the Monster Mash because we didn't get all the subscribers. So
yeah, I don't
but
know
we do need to work on the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. Okay, well, adios. We're out of here, people.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, and happy birthday to Lynelle. Big shout out to her. Y'all be safe. Make good choices. Please be safe.
Choose your words.
Yes, choose your words wisely, and don't be ugly. Being nice is free.
Yes.
It's free.
Don't be a prick.
Yep. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.